Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good afternoon. My name is Volans, and welcome to a brand new playthrough series for the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And yeah, to answer your question, yes, I am doing a whole nother playthrough series. I'm kind of stacking on as many playthrough series as I can, just so that, you know, I can kind of accommodate to a wide range of audiences, and so that I can kind of get my content up when I eventually decide to do some more like different videos, like top 5 videos or stuff like that. I need some content, and so I like to get as many games out there as I can, do as many playthroughs as I can, so that I can both reach a wider audience and get the content that I would want. So I'm currently working on Metroid Prime, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, now Twilight Princess, Terraria Spirit Mod, and I'm soon to start a Pokemon Platinum playthrough. I recently did a poll on Reddit asking what everybody's favorite region was. I received about 85 votes. That was a lot of votes, asking people what their favorite region was and what their favorite respected starter was. And astoundingly, the answer was Sinnoh region by I want to say 60-something%. And their favorite starter was Turtwig. So we're going to be doing a Pokemon Platinum playthrough with Turtwig in the Sinnoh region. Yeah, it is in the Sinnoh region. But this is Twilight Princess. This is probably my favorite Legend of Zelda game ever. Wind Waker is probably my second favorite. Twilight Princess is probably my first. And so I'm going to do something similar to what I did in Wind Waker. I'm actually going to name my character Dude. Kind of brings along some funny dialogue between characters, so we're going to be doing that. Enter horse name. Yeah, we'll keep it with Epona. I'm a simple man. Yep, the TV settings are all okay. Let's get started. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. That is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Dude. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor. But would you go in my stead? You have never been to Hyrule, right? In the kingdom of Hyrule, there is a great castle, and around it is a castle town. A community far bigger than our little village, and far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. It is getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. One of my favorite parts of Twilight Princess by far is the just majestic, beautiful soundtrack to this game. It wasn't until Skyward Sword in 2011, I believe is when it was, that they actually had a symphony orchestra compose and create the music and play the music. And that was what they recorded. This is actually through the computers. You know, these are actually all computer instruments, but the music is some of these pieces of music are just amazing. one of my favorite soundtracks in any game, let alone a Zelda game. And I would highly suggest that you guys go and check out Zelda Reorchestrated. They've actually made a Twilight Symphony album that plays most, if not all, of the Twilight Princess pieces in a live symphony orchestra. I would highly suggest you guys go check that out. Hey dude, you there? Hey, you mind helping me herd the goats? They ain't listening to me lately. Hey, where's Epona? So one thing you're probably going to notice about this game right away is the very realistic graphics that Twilight Princess tries to appeal to. Fans were very upset about the cel-shaded, kind of cartoony look to the graphics in Wind Waker. So I guess they kind of wanted to do the polar opposite. And I heard a lot of people kind of, like, you either love or you hate the graphics here in Twilight Princess. Me personally, I love these graphics. Probably my favorite graphics in any Legend of Zelda games to date. Breath of the Wild had a mix of cel shade, watercolor, and realism. Skyward Sword had mostly watercolor, pieces of realism, and this Twilight Princess is just full on realism. Oh, hi dude. I washed Epona for you. If you're getting a love vibe from this, that's what they're trying to get across here. Alright, let's just take Epona. I gotta go herd some goats. Hey! Epona is a girl too, so you have to treat her nice like one. Oh, but listen, dude. Could you do something for me? Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that Epona likes? Whoops, no. I didn't mean to talk to her again. I tried to play it for Epona, but I just can't seem to play it the way you can, dude. Oh, let me get off. If I can. It's not letting me get off. Oh, alright, there we go. That's why. Okay, let's pick up these blades of grass. No, don't talk to her. Pick these up, thank you. Reminiscent of Ocarina of Time's Epona song. It's such a nice melody. Epona looks happy. Well, she's all prettied up now, so I suppose you can ride her back, but don't you make her do too much, okay? Nah, I wouldn't do too much to her. Just, just dash her a little bit. But, going back to the whole graphics thing, yeah, Breath of the Wild had a mix of watercolor, cel shading, and realism. Skyward Sword had mostly watercolor with touches of realism. Wind Waker was all cel shade. And Twilight Princess is completely realism. And I think it worked really well. And the HD remake that came out for the Nintendo Wii U was just incredible. This is not actually the Wii U version or the Wii version. This is the GameCube version played on a Dolphin emulator. I could have done the Wii version, except for I've never really had too much practice with playing on the Wii, or playing Wii games on the Dolphin emulator. So I wanted to stick to what I was used to and do the GameCube version. Plus, everything's mirrored in the Wii version, which I don't really care for. And I have an old Prima Game Guides booklet. Not booklet. I guess it's just a game guide. to both the GameCube and the Wii version to this game, but I just wanted to use the GameCube version because that's the version that I have, and I've always just played with the GameCube version. It's just the easiest for me. I've always been used to the GameCube controls. I've never been a fan of the motion controls. Not that I ever played the Wii version of it, because apparently the Wii version never really did anything with motion controls other than just you swung your sword and you could aim. But I'm just used to the GameCube version, so I just kind of wanted to stick with that. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, dude. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They won't listen to a word I say. Sorry to ask, bud, but how's about you and Epona herd them into the barn real quick? We ain't got much time, so you think you can do it for me? Much obliged there, bud. Okay then, go on and herd all these little scamps into the barn for me. While I do that, let's talk a little bit more about graphics. Come on, guys. Go on, get in there. I'll do one at a time if I have to. Yeah, so this is kind of a love-hate relationship. Like, the graphics lately, except for Breath of the Wild, have been kind of all over the place, you know, for the last, like, 20 years or so. Ocarina of Time was trying to do, like, a realism thing. Majora's Mask used to say graphics like Ocarina of Time, so I guess it did the same thing. And then, Wind Waker was cel-shaded, cartoony. There's like a love-hate relationship with that. Nobody really cared for it, though. Critics were all over the place trying to, like, not condemn Wind Waker, but just kind of, like, they kind of insulted the, like, not insulted, wow. They kind of criticized, like, the art direction when it came to Wind Waker. So they kind of wanted to go to a totally, like, opposite side of the spectrum. No, why didn't you go in? Don't get ticked at me, little guy. Alright, one more go. And honestly, I'm a huge fan of this realistic graphics here in Twilight Princess. I wish they would do this in future games. They sorta did it with Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild, like, if you've seen that, like, I think it's the cell shading bug, or not bug, the cell shading glitch that they found where you can, like, hide in a part of the bridge. There we go. And, like, it gets rid of the cell shading. That's actually pretty realistic looking models and everything. I wish they kind of did that, or at least I can add an option to, like, change between the two. But, you know, nothing against Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild's graphics. Twilight Princess is just personally my favorite. Dude, Epona, much obliged to the both of you. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you. So just sit back and relax, bud. Oh, but, how about today? Want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, bud. I'll get them out. Whew, sorry that took so long. Okay then, y'all write all you want. Y'all get tired of writing, just jump the gate and head back to the village, okay, bud? Nice guy. No, don't, no. Yeah, we're not much of jumping over fences. Yes, I would like to save. But we are not done with this episode yet. We'll do a little bit more. We'll see how far we get. That just got really blurry. That was weird. Hey, wake up, dude. It's morning already. It's the weekend, guys. I had to wake up 6 o'clock every morning. Just, like, leave me alone. It's just... Come on, man. Can a guy not sleep in? Nice, cozy, quaint little house here. Alright, let's go see what these twerps want. Oh, dude, did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot. I wonder how powerful it is. I must try it. Tallow, if you and Mallow want it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop. Do you see any rubies in my hand? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth, can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know, I get in trouble for that. If you two want it, save up your allowances or something. But our allowances are terrible. Aw, I wish I was born into a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. Well, I think I can help you guys with that. After a long series of side quests and an extremely long tutorial section. I actually have to remember there's something to do with a cat. I have to get a fishing pole and get the cat to want to catch the fish, and then it goes back to the lady with the slingshot. But yo, don't waste food. I'm gonna waste food, old man. Ooh, ruby. Yo, dude, up here. I don't want to talk with you right now, though. I'm sorry. What is that black line underneath the map? Why is that there? Well, it's gone now, but every time I open up the map, it's there. Yeah, I'll just try to ignore it. Whoops. That's fine. Not talking to you right now, dude. I need to... Who gives us the fishing pole? Would you not lock onto that sign, please? I'm having a hard time remembering who gives us the fishing pole. Ooh, more pumpkins. Perfect. More rupees. It's been a considerable less years since I've played Twilight Princess over Wind Waker. Like I said, I haven't played Wind Waker in probably like 10 years. Twilight Princess has been, I think, 1 or 2. Yet I'm forgetting some of the most simple of things. Let's go down here and get these pumpkins. Alrighty. Let's just go see if the lady wants to give us... Ooh, rupee. Ow. Let's just see what that lady has to do with the slingshot. Sad day, the cat's gone. Oh my. It's young dude. Welcome, my dear. You didn't happen to see my little cat out there, did you? He ate the fish we were going to have for supper last night, and I gave him a good scolding, but then he went out and hasn't returned. I'm so fraught with worry for him, I've exhausted myself. Your cat's right there. What are you talking about? Well, let's try to find the lady's cat. I know somebody's got to give us the fishing pole. Oh, there's the cat right there. Looking for more fish. And now he doesn't tell me to waste food. I can waste all the food I want. Don't mind me, I'm just grabbing rupees. Destroying everybody's food supply for a couple of days. Pumpkin salad? Sorry. Pumpkin stew? Sorry. Pumpkin pie? Also, sorry. Come here, kitty. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, that's what I gotta do. Yeah, did you hear that little... Yeah, that is... Well, I'll just show you. Oh, God. Hey, it's hairy arms and chest dude. And, like, a cylinder-shaped head. What's up, dude? Yo, there you are. Check this out. You know how Sarah at the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's just been sitting there next to my house having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose he's thinking he's gonna catch a fish, do you? A cat can't catch no fish. Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that grass showing up there on the edge of that rock? Haven't I seen you whistling with that stuff? I figured it was pretty rare to see it growing in a place like that, so I thought I'd let you know. I bet you could hop across these rocks with just a little quick little flick of the joystick in the up position, couldn't you? Alright. See that guy over there? It's a monkey. You know what we're gonna do with monkeys, right? There's a rupee over there. Come on down, old hawk. Alright, here's what you're gonna do. See that monkey over there? Go get that monkey. Haha, we got it. Alright, let's go take this back to the woman who it actually belongs to. Alright. Hey lady, look what I got you. Yeah, so the thing here is... Wow, look at the blurred background. That was funky. The thing about this is we didn't actually talk to her, but the monkey stole her baby's, like, crib, I guess? I don't know what you want to call this thing. So we had to take the hawk and steal it back from the monkey. Oh, my, dude. I've been looking everywhere for that cradle. Oh, it's a cradle. I made it when my first child was born, and I have cherished it all these years. Did you know all this somehow? Did you find it and bring it back here to me on purpose? My thanks to you. That reminds me, there is something I'm supposed to give to you. Do you think you can carry that cradle and come with me back to my house? Well, I mean, you could walk a little quicker. My thanks to you, dude. Yes, I had nearly forgotten I was supposed to give you this. We walked, like, a couple of feet. Alright, here you go. You got the fishing rod, blah 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 blah, face the water and use it, blah blah blah. You can catch fish without bait, but you'll catch a large variety of fish with it. It is a little unpolished. My son Colin made this under the instruction of his father. You can use it if you'd like. What, you just, like, gave me the fishing pole just not to use it? Alright, so we are actually going to end the episode off here, guys. This is our first episode of a brand new series of Twilight Princess. Very excited about this playthrough. It has been like about 2 years, like I said, since I played Twilight Princess. Really excited to get some content for my channel and kind of expand a little bit on a couple more playthroughs. So hopefully you guys like Twilight Princess. If not, please shoot me a comment telling me if you'd like to see any other videos out there, you know, or any other games out there, and I'd be happy to play them. I don't think I'm able to play any 3DS games. Certain ones I can, but there's no good 3DS emulators out there. I can play Wii, I can play GameCube, I can play Game Boy, NES, SNES, 64, Wii U. I think I can play most games on the Wii U. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that bell if you guys would like to receive notifications on whenever I upload a video. And in the next episode, we're going to go and catch a fish so that we can get the cat back over to that Sarah lady so we can get the slingshot. Anyway, guys, we will talk to you in the next episode, so take care.